Assalamu alaikum, dear students. My name is Muhammad Waqas, and the topic we are going to discuss today is All Indian Muslim League of December 1906. In this lecture, we will be examining different aspects of All Indian Muslim League. We will make a comprehensive discussion of the background of All Indian Muslim League, about some of the causes of the establishment of this political party. Then we will discuss the objectives of All Indian Muslim League, and ultimately about the achievement of All Indian Muslim League in the context of Pakistan movement. So let me take you to the first part of the topic, that is the background. So when we talk about the background, it means what happened in the history. You know very well that All Indian Muslim League, it was a political party of the Muslims. It was formed in the year of 1906. What happened in the past, in history, in 1905 and earlier? Actually, the historical experience in India instigated Muslims to claim, to demand, to request for the formation of an independent political party, because they were rejected, exploited, and sense of insecurity paved the way for the creation of All Indian Muslim League. Actually, to meet the political needs of the Muslims in India, it was decided in the annual session of Mohammedan Educational Conference. I told you that just after 1 year of the creation of All Indian National Congress. All Indian National Congress was a political party of Hindus by Allen Octavian Hume. It was formed in the year of 1885. Just after 1 year, Mohammedan Educational Conference was founded by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. So this political party, All Indian Muslim League, it was founded in the annual meeting of Mohammedan Educational Conference in Dhaka in 1906, and they thought that a political party of the Muslims should be established. When we talk about the establishment of All Indian Muslim League, when it was established, so it was established on 30th of December 1906 at a famous city of Bengal, Dhaka. The founding fathers was the Nawab Salimullah Khan. It was his residence of Nawab Salimullah Khan. Along with Nawab Salimullah Khan, there was many other Muslims leader like Maulana Zafar Ali Khan, Hakim Ajmal Khan, Nawab Waqar al Mulk, Sir Agha Khan, Sayyid Amir Ali, many other political leaders of the Muslims were in this annual meeting of Mohammedan Educational Conference at Dhaka in 1906, when they thought that we must have our own political party. When we talk about the president of that political party, so Sir Agha Khan was declared as the first president of the party. This political party was having many offices around the world, and in London branch, the name of the president was Sayyid Amir Ali. Okay, so it was a brief history of All Indian Muslim League, that All Indian Muslim League was a political party of the Muslim in the year of 1906 at Dhaka, at the residence of Nawab Salimullah Khan. This political party was founded. Now there is an important part of the topic, very important, and that is the causes of the establishment of All Indian Muslim League. Mean, why there was a need to establish a political party, as All Indian National Congress was already working? So what were the causes of the establishment of All Indian Muslim League? Actually, All Indian Muslim League was found keeping in mind the following factors. There were many factors which instigated, pressurized the Muslims to establish their own political party. First of all, the very first point, it was the establishment of All Indian National Congress. Because in the year of 1885, a political party with the name of All Indian National Congress was founded by A.O. Hume. Actually, when this political party was founded, it was having of the view that I am political party of whole of the Indians. But in reality, in practice, it was just working for the interest and benefits of the Hindus. Especially Indian National Congress was actually hijacked by the Hindu, and the Muslims were compelled to form their own political party because it was essential for them to safeguard their rights and to face the challenges of Indian National Congress. Okay, it was the very first cause because Hindus were having their own political party with name All Indian National Congress. Muslims were not having. Indian National Congress was just claiming that I am your political party, but actually it was not working for the interest of the Muslims. The second cause, very important cause, that was the issue of communalism or sectarianism. Communalism mean community, because India was not a country, it was subcontinent. At Quaid-e-Azam said in his famous address that India is not a country, it is subcontinent. So just after the War of Independence, you must keep in your mind that it was the year 1857 when there was a war. So just after the war, Hindus got opportunity and the communal rights were started. Many Hindu extreme rightist organizations like the RSS, Arya Samaj, Hindu Mahasabha, okay, Sangathan, these were some of the extremist political parties which were working in India against the interest of the Muslims. Okay, so the Muslims were endangered. The Muslims were scared of all these activities and they decided to form their own political party, All Indian Muslim League. It was just because of the reaction, because of the attitude of the extremist Hindus' behavior. Okay, the third point, an important cause was the partition of Bengal. I told you earlier that history is like a laboratory for us. So what happened? This political party was founded in the year of 1906. What happened in 1905? In 1905, a decision was taken. A decision was taken by the British administration on administrative grounds, but it was in the favor of the Muslims. It created new situation in politics. But what the Hindus did, they criticized it, they opposed it, and this opposition also became the cause of the establishment of political party of the Muslims, because the Muslims thought if we are having some benefits and it was a decision of the British government, Hindus are not going to accept this decision. So the Muslims thought we must have our own political party to address the disputes on the scale. Another important improvement cause was Urdu Hindi controversy. In the year of 1867, there was a dispute of Urdu Hindi controversy when at Benares the Hindus started to demand for the replacement of Hindi with Urdu as the official language of Benares. So that was another reason. Then the political reforms, it was another cause. Political reform, when we talk about reforms mean a change, a positive change. In United Kingdom, we must keep in mind that in India the rulers were the British government. So in British government, a political party came into the power. The name of that political party was Liberal Party, and it was a democratic one. So in the start of 20th century, the Liberal Party just announced the implementation of certain political reforms, that we will bring some reforms, some changes of the reformation of political institutions. Okay, so Muslims were very confident, and they were having many hopes from a political party to protect their representation. Another cause, important cause, that was the Shimla deputation. We also call it Shimla delegation. Actually, in October, the political party All Indian Muslim League, it was established in the year of December. But just few months earlier, in October 1906, at Shimla, a deputation of the Muslims, a delegation of the Muslims, under the leadership of Sir Agha Khan, it was 35 members delegation. It went to Shimla to meet with the Lord of that time, Lord Minto, and they presented a memorandum and requested for basic political, economic, cultural, social and other rights for the system of separate electorate of the Muslims. So the response from the Viceroy was very encouraging, and on the way back, the member of the deputation seriously felt that now we must have our own political party. Along with these causes, and other cause was the problem of the slaughtering of cows. You know, in India is a country of many communities. The people from different castes and creeds live there. India is a heterogeneous society. Okay, so there was a problem of cow slaughtering. The extremist Hindus, they were thinking that cow is a very sacred animal. But when we talk about the beliefs of the Muslims slaughter the cow throughout the years, especially on the occasion of Eid al-Azha. So the Hindus, the rightist Hindus, extremist political parties working in India, especially the name of a party organization, it was a pressure group, Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj was an organization. It was established for Gau Raksha, okay, protection of the cows. And for the sake of the protection of the cow, this organization slaughtered, murdered a lot of Muslims due to this issue. Okay, another cause is the attitude of the British people. Okay, so you know very well what happened after the War of Independence. The mouth of the cannons were in front of the Muslims. Attitude of the British was totally changed. They deprived the Muslims socially, economically, politically. Okay, so the Muslims were actually tortured again and again. Okay, so these were some of the important causes of the All India Muslim League. Meanwhile, why All Indian Muslim League was founded? These were the causes, because Muslims were not having their political party, the sense of insecurity, there was partition of Bengal and the reaction from the Hindus, different misunderstandings as happened in 1867, Urdu Hindi controversy, political reforms by the Liberal Party, then the Shimla deputation. Okay, so these were some of the important causes of All Indian Muslim League. Now another important topic, that is the objectives of All Indian Muslim League, that which objectives All Indian Muslim Leagues was having. So first of all, the very first objective was to create an understanding between the government and the Indian Muslims. Just after the war, what happened? The British government was thinking that maybe who is responsible for War of Independence? Just the Muslims. Keep in your mind, it was not the fact. Indians, everybody who is living in India is Indians. Hindu, Christian, Sikh, Muslims and other communities. All of they were Indians, and collectively it was a collective attempt. But after the war, the British said, who is responsible? The Muslims responsible. So the main objective of All Indian Muslim League was to create an understanding between the government and the Indian Muslims, that now the time is changed and we will cooperate with you. The second point was to promote the feeling of loyalty among them, faithfulness. When we talk about the feeling of loyalty, it doesn't mean feeling of loyalty in Muslims, feeling of loyalty in Muslims as well as in British government. That you must know that Muslims were loyal to you, okay, and they will remain. So it was an important objective of All Indian Muslim League to promote the feelings of loyalty and faithfulness in both these sections, Muslims and British government. Another point was to coordinate with other nations and political parties for general welfare of the people. Okay, man is a social animal, and without the cooperation and coordination, he or she they cannot survive. So it was another objective, mean to cooperate, to coordinate with other nations, other sections, other communities living in India. The next point, objective of All India Muslim League, it was to work for the general welfare of the people. Okay, it is the ultimate objective of every political party. Every political party must work for the general welfare of the people. The most important objective of All Indian Muslim League was the protection of the rights of the Muslims. It was also a cause why All Indian Muslim League was formed. It was formed for the protection, for the promotion, for the separate identity and recognition of the Muslims, that Muslims are different from them, and to protect the rights of the Muslims, this political party was found. So it was the primary objective of All Indian Muslim League, that it will work for the protection of the rights of the Muslims. Another point was to interact with government, mean make positive alliance contract with the British government. Okay, so now we must conclude it, that what were the achievements of All Indian Muslim League in the context of Pakistan movement. You know, from War of Independence 1857 to 1947, Muslims worked very hard. So All Indian Muslim League played a very pivotal, important and key role in Pakistan movement. So what happened in under the leadership of All Indian Muslim League? What were its achievement? First of all, its achievement was that it raised pressure on government to fulfill the demand of the Shimla deputation. Okay, so you can claim when you are organized. Okay, so when All India National Congress, sorry, not National Congress was political party of the Hindus, when All Indian Muslim League was established, so it represented the Muslims of subcontinent. इसकी achievement क्या है? इसने it raised pressure on the government to fulfill the demands in Shimla deputation. Then while having the pressure of All India Muslim League in the year of 1909 in Minto-Morley reforms, the demand of the Muslims for the separate electorate was accepted. Then again on the platform of All Indian Muslim League in 1916, a memorandum of understanding was signed between All Indian Muslim League and All Indian National Congress, and the Quaid-e-Azam won the title as Ambassador of Hindu-Muslim Unity. Okay, so under leadership of many leaders, means Sir Agha Khan, Waqar ul-Mulk, Quaid-e-Azam, all of they used the platform of All Indian Muslim League and worked very hard Okay, and it was because of the All India Muslim League. Another achievement was there was a college in I think in 1877 there was a college, MAO college. So because of the efforts of All Indian Muslim League, that college was upgraded to Aligarh Muslim University in 1920. Okay, in 1930 Lama Iqbal gave the concept of separate state on the platform of Muslim League. Okay, in 1940 it was annual session of Muslim League, 27th annual session, when Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Jinnah delivered his famous address with title Lahore Resolution. And it was in 1947 that Muslim League succeeded in getting Pakistan for Muslims after a struggle of 7 years. Okay, so today the topic under discussion was All Indian Muslim League, which was created in the year of 1906 on 30th December at Dhaka, a famous city of Bengal, and it was the residence of Nawab Salimullah Khan. Okay, so in today's lecture we talk about the background of All India Muslim League, that why All Indian Muslim League was established. Then I mentioned some of the causes of the establishment of All India Muslim League, that why there was a need to establish a political party. Then I discuss some objectives of All India Muslim League, and ultimately the early achievements of All Indian Muslim League. Okay, thank you very much.